There's a big fat one, a skinny one, and a medium-sized one. I love Formula Drift.
No stranger to drifting, no stranger to competition.
That guy stole my freaking ratchet wrench. I see that. That's mine.
He rejects your reality and inserted his own.
This is a stimulator, right?
Pilot.
The pole petition.
Matt Shulman still on top with the 69.
Gotcha! Grip this.
Gentlemen, I declare malarkey.
Straight killing the game, making fools miss.
This is a horrible experiment.
Don't worry about it.
Okay.
All right, we're good. We're good.
Okay.
We're in business.
We are in business?
We're locked and loaded, and we're taking off. Hiya.
Okay, we're open. We're on.
Yes.
Get off your phone. What? You just ignoring us?
Yes, I'm ignoring you.
Okay. Well, cool guy over here. What's going on?
He's got all his what is that? All your gun gear on?
My gun gear. Yes, my gun gear. Yeah.
We're gonna change this to the firearm podcast.
We'll probably get a lot more views, right? Well, I spent a lot of money in ammo this week.
Yeah, no,
It's gonna go, everybody's afraid it's going to go up. So
this is about cars.
I got a couple thousand rounds.
Okay, yeah.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
Oh boy, what are you preparing for?
You never know.
Oh God, don't get him started.
Mm-hmm. Do you want to get me started?
What are you doing?
What are you doing? Are we alive?
Yeah, we're live.
Oh,
yeah.
And you're still.
Making adjustments.
Well, just tell me to move left or right.
No, it's fine.
I could. Is it a fault?
Oh,
Is that better?
A little bit.
Oh,
okay.
It's on right.
that's fine. Is Gabby back there? I hear all this grunting.
You want me to move it?
No, it's fine. I got
Okay.
it.
He does.
We need it. We can't afford the automated motorized
that's right.
tripods yet.
Yes, no, but those are coming soon. Is the camera on me or on him?
It's on him. It's on you.
It's on me. It's on Boo.
It's on you now.
It's on Boo. It's on Boo.
Hey Boo.
Okay.
Hey, Boo. So what are we talking about today? Anyways,
I have something to talk about, but let's talk about.
well, so
you guys disappeared. Did we have a show after Alice Fest?
Yes,
we did.
Yeah, we had a show, and then we.
Then you guys took off.
3 weeks in
Oh,
between.
yeah, right. So what'd you guys do?
We ventured back to Beach Run Raceway
To get rained on.
To get rained on, yes, right. So Hurricane Helene was wreaking havoc. Thoughts and prayers go out to those friends and family that are in that eastern Tennessee and western Carolinas area. They really got hit hard. I know there's a lot of people out there trying to help them, and a lot of fundraising, a lot of volunteers going out there. So hopefully those families can get back and going, and those fellow drifters that are out in that area, hopefully your drift cars were good. Where's the Drift Appalachia? Is that around that area?
No, it's somewhere in Kentucky, I believe. I could be wrong.
The Drift Appalachia thing?
Yeah.
It's got to be somewhere around the Appalachian Trail, right? So
right, it's pretty
that's
big.
that mountain. That's that mountain ridge.
Right. Anyhow, yeah. So we went back to Beach Bend Raceway for the Ford Fest NMRA event, and we got there. Well, Ben got there on Wednesday. He had to take care of some office or some what do you call it? Behind the scenes business things. Looking forward for next year. So that's cool. And then
That's cool.
That's cool. And I flew in on Thursday. Diana was wandering around. I found her. Then I found Ben. Weather was rainy, but it was nice and cool.
Yeah.
That's cool. And then we went to Costco to get gas. It's pretty exciting. No line. Insane. I don't know what that's like. And we drove to Beach Bend. We went. Where did we go to eat? We went to eat that night.
Is that the Indian place? What was that?
We'll get to that.
Okay.
But we went to eat at actually we ate at that Greek place, and then we went to the track. I signed in and we looked and there was nobody there. course of the rain and what was coming, really put a damper on the weekend. But then we went to, you know, a pizza place that we always drive by. I was like, oh, we got to go check that pizza place. It's like outside, has all the lights.
No,
We
I
actually
don't
went
remember
there.
that. Okay.
And this man ate like, I've never seen
whole
him eat
pizza?
so much. Like pizza, wings,
Oh.
and then he didn't feel good after.
Oh.
And the buffalo dip that they had, buffalo dip was really good though.
Buffalo did.
Really good. And then the pizza was pretty good. It was deep dish pizza, pan pizza.
Yeah.
Anyway, so we did that. Got to hang out with Nick, and then what's his name from the tire place, Gulf Coast Tire.
Josh.
Josh was there. So we got to hang out with him, and then we went to the event
Yes.
and we watched rain.
Yes. Rain.
Rain. So Friday, no drifting.
Mm-hmm.
They did do the autocross, which was, you know, whatever. They didn't do any drag. There's,
What was wrong with the autocross?
It was just wet. I mean, actually, Saturday was it Saturday? Yeah, Saturday they did the oval cars. So they actually,
really?
Yeah, that
That'd
was
be
exciting
fun.
because it was wet and they're spinning out and crashing each other all over the place.
Yeah.
Yeah, what do they call it? There's a name.
So it was just an oval.
Yeah, but there's a name for it. They
I
call
forget.
it the Hoopty 500 or something like that. I don't know.
No, it was something else because Hoopty is for the off-road vehicles.
Oh, okay.
And they actually had the off-road vehicles go onto the autocross track
Oh, wow.
to do that layout because apparently their off-road course got too muddy
Oh,
for them
wow.
to be able to drive, and then they decided to make the adjustment to have them over there, which in some ways was cool, in other ways was not, but hey, at least they got to do some runs,
Yeah.
and
And then
yeah, that was pretty interesting to see.
There was that Tesla, like off-road looking vehicle. That was pretty interesting.
Cybertruck.
The fake Cybertruck?
Yeah, the fake
Yeah.
Cybertruck. That was pretty cool.
What was that thing actually? Was it just like
I hear it's
Ranger?
a Ford Ranger.
It was a Ranger
trophy
with
truck
a
kinda,
with a body on it.
They did a pretty good job. It was entertaining to watch. So
So they say.
they say.
Yeah. Let's backtrack a bit just for a moment because when I mentioned to this one over here, they're going to Costco, his like eyes lit up
What?
because it's like
Why'd you go to Costco?
for gas.
Yes.
Oh, do you?
Yeah, it's
oh,
just-
He had
that's
to pick me up and-
God.
Yeah.
That place is crazy. Were you waiting like a 3-hour line to get
No,
gas?
he's
No.
Every time I see
No.
a Costco gas line, it's like
Dude,
3
there
hours
was
long.
there was only like 25% of the pumps had people in it.
Really?
Yeah.
Well,
you
that's
go in there,
weird.
I'm like, you're driving right up to it, and they're like, there's like maybe 5 cars
That's
there.
not how ours is. There's always a line out to the freaking highway
Yeah, I know.
for Costco gas.
Yeah. No, but this was it was insane. We drove in,
Well,
and I thought we were going in. I was going to get
this
a
is
glizzy
in- this is-
gobbler.
that's why I was saying. That's why his
Oh,
eyes lit
God.
up because he's
Oh.
like,
Glizzy
"Are we
gobbler.
getting a glizzy?" I'm like, "Whoa, relax. We just said we're going to Costco.
Yeah.
I didn't mention going inside or anything like that, but I, ruined his dreams for a moment there.
Oh, okay.
I got excited. I was going to do the double glizzy.
Oh, God.
gosh.
Gobble, 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 gobble.
Yeah,
Shotgun
either
glizzy.
way, I had to put a stop to it because I know that if we would have gone, he would have made another video, and he would have
The world
wanted
doesn't
to.
need 2 glizzy gobbler videos.
Exactly.
One's enough.
It's like I gotta top myself. I gotta find a way to one up it.
No.
I think you're wrong.
No.
I think
No.
the glizzy gobbler video, the people that watch it, they enjoyed it very much. So,
I don't
So
know.
you
It
say.
was like almost like sensually
was.
R-rated.
well, it was
it was wrong.
It was-
what you were
it
doing
was-
to that food.
it was raw and
Yeah.
uncut.
Yeah, I'm sure you
Overrated.
you have to sign into YouTube in order to view the video.
Yeah, probably. Yeah. YouTube for adults.
No, that's just
They're
ridiculous.
using it in the Diddy trial.
Yes. Yes. Actually,
This is the sort of conduct that happens.
oh, so if I can get 3 glizzies in a chicken bake,
Oh,
I can
gosh.
call it the diddler. The glizzy, the dizzy glizzler. The diddle. How do you
The diddler glizzler.
Yeah, the diddler glizzler. Yes, the diddler glizzler.
Oh god,
Yes.
that's horrible. Okay. Anyways, so what about cars? What happened up there with cars and drifting and that type of thing? You guys.
Okay, so the general, so obviously the whole event was laid out. They have the schedule, everything sorted out, and so forth. But then with the whole hurricane shenanigans, nobody knew what was going to happen. There was already people canceling the not only spectators but drivers, and it was just mayhem. And it sort of became a thing where like we're just gonna do it on the fly, see what we can get done, and if we can get something done, great. If not, oh well. So Thursday the drag racing guys, they immediately just hit the track because no rain. And they did it so that way they could do their qualifying session. Because that way, in the event that, and this turned out to be the case, but spoiler alert, in the event that they end up having to cancel any of the other sessions, they can at least go by the qualifying session in order to determine who's going to be the winner for the season. Because it's not only their main, one of the main events, the drag racing going on, but it's also their finals, which often determines who's going to take home the championship or whatever.
So it's kind of like a USDC event. They used qualifying to, right? That's what they did.
Yeah, I guess so. Yeah, if you want to call it that.
I mean, kind of, because they got rained out.
Oh, okay. I see what you did there. Yeah.
Yeah. Did we talk about the USDC event? Last event? No?
No.
Okay.
No.
Okay.
Anyhow,
Yeah.
as you were.
But where was I? Sorry, lost my train of thought. So, even before, I think it was around Friday or some point between Thursday and Friday, we were hearing rumors that they were canceling the Sunday session entirely because usually they'll run something. But yeah, we heard, but we weren't entirely sure if it was that was the case or not. So I was like, okay, this is like not looking good for the whole weekend. And Friday came around, and it was just bad. It was just nonstop rain and winds, and anything and everything that was scheduled was basically just thrown out the window. And I think the worst part of it all was just due to safety concerns, not only for the track staff and for anybody that was out there driving out on the track, they decided to just cancel the Friday session for drifting.
Yeah.
And,
that sucks.
And it was just bad because if you even just looking at the other cars going around the track, it was just like track, puddle, track, lake.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah.
Puddle,
Well, and
lake.
they weren't allowing them to run the bank either on Friday because
Oh,
it was
really?
filling up. That end of the bank was filling up too much.
Oh.
Yeah.
So, but
And
sorry to cut you off because he may want to hear this. This is
okay.
important. They're going to rebuild the stairs.
I'm fine with the stairs. They're going to rebuild the stairs, though?
Yeah.
Why?
Because it
Enough
leans like that, and it
complaints.
was weighing like crazy. I was like, ooh.
Yeah, I was wondering if so I was going to ask. The one thing I was going to ask is, did the booth survive? Did the stairs survive?
yes, thanks
They,
for
they survived all the rain and hurricane and storms?
Yep.
How do you know that? How did you find out they're going to replace the stairs?
Chad told us.
Oh, Chad told.
good old Chad.
Yeah. So, anyways, I'm sorry to cut you off, but
Oh,
yeah, the autocross puddles, lake puddles.
Was that
I'm
nice?
talking about they're driving around the course. It was like puddle, lake.
Yeah,
puddle.
yeah. And it was fun to see, fun and funny to see like the autocross guys. They'll just like shoot straight down go down the straight
and then
and
lock
just
up.
straight into a puddle, which they have to like splash, and then I'm just surprised that some of them went through it, but
Watching the off-road guys get lost in the cones and just run all over the place.
Really?
Yeah, it was like, where do we go? And everybody's like, go this way. And they're running over stuff.
yeah.
Yeah.
That's funny.
Yeah, it was bad, but yeah, Friday was a bummer, but it was understandable, and luckily
like,
everybody else like understood, especially the drivers.
It's going to remind you of like a clutch kickers time. That
Yes.
one round where
you just
there were
sitting there
Friday
on
we
the
were just
Freedom Factory.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's
no,
what
no,
it
no,
was.
no. I'm thinking of the tornado time where they canceled the whole event. You remember?
Well, that was exciting
Not the whole
because
event,
there's a
but
tornado that ran through the event,
Yeah.
so that was exciting at least.
Yeah,
But you remember we had an early day. We went off. We think we went to
right. We went to the beach next to the island.
Yeah. So yeah, that was kind of like event canceled for the day. So you guys went and did something.
Exactly, and
Was that
we
when-
kind of struggled to figure out because the thing is like for me. My mind is just like go. Like
Yeah.
especially for this, it's like I need to do something.
Yeah.
Like if I'm here,
especially compared to last time, right?
right.
Yeah.
But regardless, though, like I just felt like I'm useless. I'm not doing anything here. Like what's going on? Like I want to.
Too much time on his hands.
Yeah.
And
Normally
like,
doesn't have any time
I
now.
couldn't relax. Yeah.
I think he unplugged and plugged everything in like 5 times each.
Let me just
I'm checking the connection.
getting my cycles out.
Yes.
Yeah, it was just ridiculous, and so we ended up like Tim put up in the story. He's like, "Oh, we're just gonna figure out what to do now."
Yeah.
and we
that's what I saw. I'm like, oh, they're just gonna walk around randomly.
Well, we were gonna go around town try to find something to do. We ended up going to Spencer's and having coffee. And what do we? And we think we ended up going to that Greek restaurant.
I thought that's the night that you sent me the photos of the.
Oh, that's what. Yeah,
Yeah,
that was.
what
That
was-
was
you want to
was
tell
that?
them?
Yeah,
What was
so
that?
it wasn't Indian.
I figured
it was
it?
Greek.
That was
But
Greek food.
Well, so
The
like
hell
I took
was
really
that?
close up pictures of like the worst like part. Like
What was
Diana,
it?
actually, the food was pretty good.
Yeah.
The food was actually pretty good. It was just that Diana ordered a spinach pastry, and so the bottom of the pastry wasn't crispy. It was undercooked. So when she took it apart, she was pulling apart and just eating like the top part because the top part and the spinach was good, and so what was left it was like spinach and it's red onions and it's pastry face.
It looked like meat. Like it's
It
been
wasn't
thrown
meat
up.
though. It was a paste. Right. I know those were onions, but I took such a close up picture.
Those were onions.
Yeah, I took such a close up picture, and that other sauce that was just.
It
was
looked
just a
like there
jar
was
of
like
sauce.
floating. Oh, it was
Yeah,
a
but
jar.
I took like a super close picture,
Oh,
and it made it look like disgusting.
Well, it was disgusting.
No,
Like,
it
whatever.
wasn't. The food was good.
No, whatever was it. There was like hairs and stuff in that.
No, it was
in
spinach.
that-
That was spinach.
Oh
There were no
man,
hairs.
oh man, that was
was-
gross.
Yeah.
I was like, what the hell is that?
Yeah, so we had
Snakes
extra
and
we-
pancakes.
Yeah, snakes and pancakes.
Yeah.
I can't finish that song,
Yeah.
but we found a Greek restaurant. I thought it was pretty good.
Yeah.
And we got bored. I didn't know what to do. We ended up going back to the hotel. And I think I watched
The Drury Inn. Back to the
something.
Drury Inn.
Yeah, back to the Drury Inn. Actually, in the Drury Inn had like free dinner, but we didn't get to sample.
I thought that was the free dinner. I thought that was. I was like, oh, they tried
you
the Drury
imagine?
Inn free dinner.
No.
Yeah.
But
Yeah, I couldn't handle another night of the pizza place. Yeah, that I got to tell
well, you ate a lot, and you were
I don't-
dogging that buffalo cheese dip.
I don't feel like I ate a lot. I mean,
You
it
got
may,
a standing
it,
ovation. People were clapping
got
that
a
you're
standing-
fitting.
What?
Yeah, they were like,
What?
he was eating, and they're all clapping for him because he ate like I don't know,
What?
like 15 wings, half the buffalo cheese dip, and like
I never seen
six
him eat
slices
more
of
than
pizza.
like a couple.
Well, they couldn't believe he didn't have a salad because like Nick's like, I know you're gonna get your salad, but we're gonna order some pizza. You okay with that? And it was like, "Meh, meh, 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 meh." And then he ate all the pizza, and it was good. Pizza wasn't bad, but it was heavy. Like he ate more than I did. Like I didn't eat my crust.
Ah, that's what got you. After it got in your belly, it soaked up the water.
and it's and it was thick. But I will tell you about kind of circling back to the circle track and the autocross. There were two cars that I really liked at this event. One was at Ford Festiva,
yeah.
and then the other was the EcoBoost RX-8. That thing sounded raw.
EcoBoost.
Oh yeah, it was on autocross. The guy, he ended up winning. I think he took the #1 spot in the time
wow.
trials. Dude, that car sounded freaking sick. It looked really
was
nice.
it
too.
V6?
That was EcoBoost 4-cylinder.
Oh, was it 4-cylinder?
Yeah, kind of like what Chelsea has in his.
Yeah. Well, they make an EcoBoost
Yeah,
V6.
I know. I think
That's what's in your.
Yeah,
Yeah.
No, it was the 4-cylinder.
Ah.
Thing sounded beautiful. It's amazing.
Actually, I like the sound of it. Yeah. Yeah. That's what I was thinking.
It fit that car too.
Putting that in the E30 would be fun.
I think the RX-8 looked. I looked at the RX-8. I mean, that's one car that I miss.
Yeah. One again. Yeah. No, I like the RX-8s. I wish there were better drift cars.
Yeah.
It's just nobody has really done them successfully.
Well,
because nobody knows how to disable the traction control properly.
Yeah, right. Yeah.
Somebody's running it
Years.
this year. Who's running it this year? Isn't somebody
This
running RX-8 this year?
Kyle Mohan.
Kyle
Mohan,
Mohan
yeah.
has been running the RX-8 forever.
Yeah.
But but he's also 39th or 38th.
Hey.
You know what was really surprised, and I want to kind of talk about is Ben Hobson. Like went from dominating pro spec.
Well, we kind of talked about that already.
You guys did? Did we
Well,
talk
no,
about it?
we talked about should he step up to pro.
Yeah, I
we
don't
had
think
that
it's. I
conversation.
think it's a car, but it's kind of crazy to see him. Like I think he's 38th in the points. Minowa's like freaking 4th, which is crazy. They're both rookies.
I think Odie is still second, right?
He's second and
I
third.
don't remember now.
somewhere
I'm gonna
there.
have to look it up.
He just won the Utah. But no, I thought that was interesting, Ben Hobson. But I mean, that's a very hard car to drive.
Well, look at James Dean. His first year, he didn't do too well in that
And
car
Chelsea
either.
didn't do great in that car either.
Right.
It took Chelsea a long time to get used to that car.
Yeah.
So, and even Chelsea talks about how that car is to drive. It's,
So then why don't they change it?
he said
Change
once.
what?
He said once. Why,
Change
why are you getting
if,
so
if
upset?
everybody's having a hard time driving the car,
Because
then
it's a
why
hard
not-
car to drive. The way
They can-
once
they
you
can-
figure it out, it's the best car.
oh,
right? It's like I don't know. It's like one of those things where it's very
Is it the
difficult to
best
harness.
car? Is the best car? Von Gittin doesn't do that great in it.
Well, James Dean is winning.
Yeah,
currently.
okay, well that's James Dean.
Yeah.
He's a like anomaly.
You remind me of some of the Corolla guys. I was like,
Hey,
the car teaches the driver.
Yes, the car teaches the driver.
Well, so I don't know. So I just thought that was interesting that to see Ben Hobson like dominate pro spec, and now Andy Haley's higher in the standings.
Well, he switched to that ever since Andy Haley went from the E30 to the E46.
No, but I'm saying
totally
Ben
changed.
Hobson dominated Andy Haley in pro spec. Even when Andy Haley was in the E46 in that 240, now he's in that Mustang and he's having a hard time with it.
Yeah, I mean, it seemed like he had a pretty good handle on it, but it was raining.
I'd say he had a good time.
I think he also struggles with that seating bracket now. Once you're in that bottom, you have to really work your way out of that seating bracket because I don't think he's actually making it out of the seating bracket.
Yeah, there have been a couple of times where he hasn't been able to.
So that's a problem. So you got to do all these battles out of the stupid seating bracket to get through that.
Stupid seating.
And
By the
then-
way, James Dean won OD2 and Oswald Ray,
Yeah, James Dean's got a huge lead of like 72 points, I think.
74.
74 points. So, and then literally everybody else is in the dust. It's crazy. Matt Field is knocked out. You know, I guess if James gets top 16 next round, he wins.
Yeah, championship. Yep.
He wins the championship. So interesting. So that's your pick, right?
Yes, exactly.
That was his pick.
Yeah,
That was
pick
Odie.
to pick. I was Connor, which is not even in the running.
At first, though, it looked like he was very
Yeah, it looked
promising.
like it,
Yeah.
but no bueno.
I do actually, before I forget, want to talk about U.S. Drift Circuit
Oh,
because
okay.
I want to say congratulations to Ryan.
Oh
for-
man, almost
Like,
Like if
Kaufman?
there's
Yeah.
one driver
Who deserves it.
that deserves it, not only because he's just a freaking super awesome dude, but he is having more fun than anybody out there.
Yeah, do you see his face?
He's having the most fun.
He is
like,
having like a ball.
yeah, you know he's
When
got
he
like
beat Nick, he was like, dude.
No,
He's just like-
wait, hold on a second. No, I thought Nick won that first round or that one round.
No,
That's
when he
what
beat
Dustin
Nick
said.
on the last. No, I'm saying when he beat Nick on the last round that they did, they actually had a battle together.
Yeah, I know.
And he beat Nick, and he was just like so pumped.
Yeah,
He was so excited.
But he's having the most fun out there, and I can't think of any driver that maybe not deserves it more, but I'm more happy to see get the win and possibly get his license because I mean, back in the day, him and Bert and all them were traveling, with the Streetwise Drift back in the day, trying to get their license, and it just wasn't happening, And from last year to this year, like I talked to Chris and I'm like, what's he doing different? I go,
World famous.
World famous Chris Jackson. I go, did he get more horsepower? Because that's the only thing that it looks like. Because he's way faster, and Chris said, yeah, he's like around 800 something horsepower now.
Really?
Yeah, they supercharged the
they supercharged
it, and that's the difference this year. Last year, he was doing great driving, but he couldn't keep up with anybody. And he wasn't putting out smoke, and he wasn't. Yeah, he's got like double.
So he's at 800 horsepower
Or something, 650 or something. He's
Okay,
double his
okay.
horsepower what he had before, more than
okay.
double, I think. I don't know. Anyhow, that was the ticket, my man, and he's.
He looks great. I mean,
Yeah, he's way on top, I think, in points.
Well,
'Cause he's got two
he
first
was
place
like
finishes.
when I saw him driving against Louis Lance, I'm like, wow, he's much faster than he was.
Because he's got more
I was
power.
like, holy cow,
Power!
Okay.
You need power.
Yeah, he looked so happy. So that was really cool to see him do well, see him be so consistent. He was very consistent compared to pretty much all the other drivers. So
And he was always been consistent. He was just always consistently slow. No, he was. It wasn't because of his driving. It was because of his car. He didn't have enough power.
Yeah.
Back in early 2000s, that was more than enough. But it's just not because most of the field they're upwards of 600 something horsepower, and I think he had like 250, maybe 300 horsepower out of a all motor.
Close to stock LS.
Yeah, close to stock LS. Not really pushing that much.
yeah.
And now with the supercharger, it is a game changer, and I am really stoked for Ryan
see, yeah.
because, like I said, he's just a generally just awesome dude, and he is having the most fun out of any of
Yeah,
the
he's
drivers.
definitely having the most fun.
So
Yeah.
shout out to Ryan. That makes me want to watch it even more.
even more of the excitement that you were currently having watching it.
Yes.
Yeah.
I will watch a 5-hour live stream just to watch it.
You were
that on a
getting,
shirt.
No, okay.
you were getting bored at the qualifying at freaking Ellis
Oh,
Fest.
I couldn't even. Yeah, that was
Like,
hard.
I'm like,
That was miserable.
how do you watch a U.S. drift circuit?
Well, but I mean, at least I'm willing to admit it. Like
Yeah.
you know, I probably shouldn't admit it on the live stream, but yeah, I'm like, dude, I'm telling the audience what it's like.
If-
You guys are not hard. Like, if I didn't have to be announcing, I wouldn't be here. So you guys are like, you know, hats off to you guys for being here because I don't want to be here.
Oh boy.
Hey, listen, you know, sometimes you just got to be yourself.
Yeah, but you sort of
Nobody's gonna know.
kind of have to, in a way, sort of like a warning shot. In
who?
the sense that if this gets bigger, which it's looking like it will be,
What? What's it? What's this?
I'm talking about LS Fest in general.
Oh yeah,
like
yeah.
in all of the locations.
Yes.
Like I can imagine that every round, every location could possibly be 40 to 50 drivers trying to qualify.
Really? You think it's going to be bigger next year?
I mean,
Do they expect it to be bigger next year?
I don't know. I'm just saying, like, looking at the trajectory, looking at the history
It's
of
been-
LS Fest,
yeah.
it's
We had
been getting bigger and bigger. Like, for instance, let's just focus on Kentucky.
Yeah.
Kentucky has gotten bigger. Like, from when we came in,
Yeah,
when
I've
it
only
was
been there
just
twice,
about
so I
close
don't
to 32 drivers or
Right.
34, and then the year after that and the year after that, it's gotten
They can't take much
more.
more
They got
people, man.
18,
That-
17 or 18 more drivers this year than the previous year. That's a a third of the field almost.
Yeah.
So there's a good amount. But yeah, they're not going to be able to take. But the good thing is, though, they also let the drivers drive on Sunday. So if the drivers don't qualify, they can at least go out on Sunday. And
It'd be
there's
nice
more
to
than
see
enough
more
time.
people at Las Vegas because Las Vegas seems a little empty. So, Texas feels pretty tight.
I think that's because of the way the paddock's set
Yeah,
up in the
maybe,
pits and
maybe they
everything.
need to fix that the way they do that.
No, I think well because they give
It's
they give
like
a car every other.
That road is like a pain in the backside to get down with a car.
Yeah. But I like the pit layout of Texas the best because everybody is in the
Shade and
the
the cover.
garage.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I think you could probably reroute the cars on the backside, can't we? Or they got dragging down there. I don't know. Either way, it'd be nice to see more people at Las Vegas. Because that's probably if I do get my car doing, I'm not gonna drive that.
No,
So-
just go to.
But I was thinking
the
about
beach.
driving Texas and driving.
Oh, okay,
That'd be nice.
that'd be fun.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, Ford Fest, they canceled Friday session, and then in response, sort of like a
Compromise.
they were saying, okay, we're gonna give the Sunday session an extra hour
Yeah,
for those that decided to stay over.
yeah.
So-
Well, and also what tied into that too is that since the dirt track guys couldn't run the dirt track, and the drifters, it really didn't make sense to run the drift track because it was so wet. They gave the dirt guys the drift track to run a course. So they're like, it's just too much. And apparently at U.S. Drift Circuit, they were saying that a lot of cars hydrolocked because there's just too much rain. So people were
yeah, I heard about that.
like
Yeah,
2 or 3 cars.
Hydro locked.
Yeah, because
Yeah.
they
Water.
were still running the event at U.S. Drift Circuit even with the rain, and they should have probably stopped a little earlier because when they come down off the bank, there was water there, and when the guys were coming in,
I think that's what happened to mine. Because when I blew that engine, and I sent the rod out the side of it, I would hit that puddle right off the bend, right off the bank. I hit that big puddle, and then the car shut off, and I turned it back on, and it was
oh, they probably did.
yeah, and that's what
Possibly.
I think. That's what I think killed it. I don't think the rod just blew out the side for no reason. I think that's probably what happened. But
well, thankfully we had none of that happen.
well, you said you got hydrolocked motors.
At U.S. Drift Circuit at
Yeah,
OSW.
that's what I'm saying, yeah.
All I'm saying is I think Nick and Pat made an executive decision to say, hey, listen, this is not worth
Blowing
you
motor.
guys running through puddles and possibly damaging your engines. So we're going to give that Friday session to the off-road guys, and then they added an extra hour on Sunday for all the drivers to get that extra. And it worked pretty good because I don't think it rained. Did it?
When Sunday?
Yeah.
No, not to the extent of what Friday and Saturday dropped. And I mean, there was a couple of drops, but it wasn't anything. It wasn't anything crazy. Just a light drizzle, but
Yeah, but Saturday seemed like it worked out pretty good for the most part. The guys had a good time. It wasn't a competition, and it was just a fun day. I mean, we had like, 5-6 cars go at a time? What the hell is that thing?
It's just some bug
Just
that
some bug.
decided to join the party.
He's here for the podcast.
Really, Tim? You had
now
to
he's
do
dead.
that?
Now he's dead.
Well, it's my day.
That's just great.
Oh, great.
So Saturday was a whole different matter. It was a full day of festivities that everybody was just trying to okay, we're gonna run it, except for the drag racing still didn't run, but everything else pretty much was running.
We got our own golf cart.
Oh, you got a golf cart this time.
Yeah, that was fun.
nice.
That was fun. We get to
So anyway, we request that next time. A golf cart for
It'd be nice.
golf cart that we can keep.
This time it was raining. We ended up not even needing it. Like,
Yeah.
Could have used it at LS Fest,
Yeah,
especially walking over to get the pictures, walking back,
freaking
walking
pain.
over.
Yeah.
That was a pain.
Yeah. Beach Bend is pretty hard to get around, especially with all the freaking people all
So
over
is
the place.
Texas, but we could drive.
Yeah,
It
Texas you can drive around.
Yeah.
I mean, it's not as Las Vegas, you don't really need it.
No, I don't think you need Vegas because we're pretty close.
They're right there.
yeah. So Saturday was good. I knew that we were kind of off to a good start, with us being able to do everything because I saw Bigfoot on the move. And so once I saw Bigfoot on the move, I was like, okay, I think I know what's happening.
Yeah.
And sure enough, Vongen and Ben Hobson
Oh,
and
really?
their demo cars were there right next to Bigfoot, and then they started to do their demo runs.
So they were there. I was wondering if they were going to be there or not.
Yeah.
Yeah, they showed up, and actually, for a little bit there, me and Ben were like, "There's somebody in a dieseled F-250." Or
That's way later.
That was on Saturday.
Yes, way later.
Yeah, but it was okay.
Yeah. We'll get to
you're,
that after.
you're getting to.
Oh, he's going to
Yeah,
get
yeah,
to that.
we'll-
That's what he's trying to
yeah,
say.
okay.
Calm down.
Yeah, take it easy.
Yeah, I'm
Glizzy
skipping.
boy.
I'm skipping to the
Calm
end.
down,
Yeah.
Glizzy boy.
Yeah,
Glizzy
exactly.
Gobbler. Okay, go ahead.
Yeah. They're pretty much everybody that we expected to be there was there driving.
Oh, okay.
With some couple of new additions, but also some people that weren't there. And so
Yeah, like Morgan she wasn't there.
no, she wasn't there, but I think she was supposed to be there.
Yeah.
There was a couple of people, but again,
Austin, the Sideways Sheriff, he wasn't there.
Yeah.
Is Scotty D there?
What do you mean? The business, the company, the
Oh,
person?
God.
Serious. The company was there,
The company
right?
was
Wasn't
there?
that? Wasn't it? Yeah, that was. Think so.
The
Yeah.
driver.
The driver wasn't there. No.
No.
Scott Davis.
Yeah.
Scott Davis was not there,
Okay.
but Scotty D was there.
Yeah.
That's,
We have to make that distinction
Yeah.
now, I guess.
Okay.
shout out to
Yeah.
Scott Davis. We missed you.
I guess he's got an LS, so it doesn't really qualify.
Yeah, and if Scott Davis watched the live stream, he'll notice a little difference in the way we announced. You didn't watch it, so you wouldn't know.
No, I wouldn't.
Okay.
Yeah.
But you know what I'm talking about.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
Mm-hmm.
What was I going to say? Nice surprise was Davey Peoples.
Yes.
Davey Peoples,
Oh,
that was
he
a nice
came up?
surprise.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Oh, okay, that's nice.
yeah. And his
Did he remember you?
We didn't talk to him. It was
No,
raining.
we didn't talk
we didn't
to
see
him.
anybody.
Oh, okay.
yeah.
You
We
guys were up
pretty much stayed huddled onto the tower for the most part because of how the rain was going.
We're seeking
Did you-
shelter.
But you
Yeah.
had Diane out there.
No,
No,
not
no,
even.
no.
Oh, you didn't?
We
Okay.
pretty much stayed huddled into the tower.
She set up the camera in the booth where I was announcing at, and was
Oh, really?
Yeah,
Oh,
because
okay.
we can't put her out in the rain.
Oh, I figured
Yeah.
you guys would have thrown
And-
her out in the rain.
No,
Get
no,
out
no.
the rain, woman! Get out the rain, woman! Us men are gonna stay inside.
Yeah. But
Yeah, you should have took
they-
Gaggy. You should have took Gaggy with you and left him out there in a raincoat.
You probably would try to build a raft and float across the track. He's Cuban, by the way.
Yeah. Well, you would have had to pay for his. Oh, never mind. Anywho, yeah, it was good to see Davey, especially how 4 months ago he bought a wrecked, brand new Dark Horse Ford
Oh, really?
Mustang, and
To do what with?
to
Drift it.
build it,
Doesn't he
to
have
drift
one?
it. No,
this is the newest version. This is the 20.
He says
Yeah.
no.
24?
You say this is the newest version.
yes,
It's the newest,
it's the
No.
newest
Yes.
version.
What happened to his old car?
His old car doesn't have it anymore. He got rid of it.
Oh, he did. He sold it.
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh, I don't know what he did with it.
Oh,
I don't know
okay.
if he sold it, parted
He
out.
wasn't
I don't know
driving
what.
Okay, it's
I
gone.
just know that
He's focusing on
after
this
he
His Katy
lost
Perry-
the engine
the Katy Perry cars
last
are there.
year at Ford Fest, I didn't see the car ever again. And so I just think that he took the opportunity to find this
Horse.
new Mustang and was like, okay, I'm going to put all my time and money and energy into putting this car together, which I would say was about 95% done
Yeah.
because it was running without a couple of parts,
Oh,
in
really?
particular a headlight. And just some minor things here and there. But
Headlights
for the
are
most
optional.
part, the car was intact, and he was out and about, getting sideways. Looked like he was struggling a bit to get accustomed to the little nuances about
It's
it.
a big car.
It's a huge car.
It's essentially the same car.
No, but
As the
compared to
previous
the first version of the retro style Mustang, I mean, they've really gotten big.
Yeah, I could see that.
They're long.
Yeah, I can imagine that.
Wide, very girthy.
That's why Noel loves them.
Yes.
That's cool. Yeah. I will say though that it was something. It was a bit of a different experience for me on my end.
Okay.
In the sense that, all of the other events, in particular the LS Fest, you guys know how stressful it is.
Yeah.
Especially with everything that we're
stressful
doing.
for you. It's not stressful for us, but
Yeah, sure.
yeah.
And this time around, it was sort of going into it. They were like, we were on agreements like we don't really need to do any sort of streaming. Like, I'm just gonna go ahead and announce.
Yeah.
Which, funny enough, I wasn't even really thinking about it at all because I was just so caught up. I guess I was just frustrated with that nothing was going according to plan.
Yeah.
Like no drifting on Friday.
Mm-hmm.
Nobody knew what was going to happen. When were we gonna, I mean, kind of to a certain extent, when we were going to go. Luckily, we did. And when it was time to go, I was like, I didn't even have time to think. Get
he was kind of
like nervous about it.
Oh, really?
He was grumpy.
Yeah, it wasn't getting. Oh, okay.
Yeah. And not only that is, we couldn't do the live streaming if we wanted to because there's something going on with the internet to track, and his link to the mothership there's something going on there, and he couldn't get it to upload fast enough.
It was the freaking storm overhead. It had to be.
I don't know. Maybe it's a rival mothership that was blocking the.
There was a lot of
signal blocking and stuff like that.
There was a lot of celestial activity.
Yeah, must have been.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah.
Probably. So we couldn't get the feed to the mothership.
Yeah.
And attractive because a lot of the drivers came up, hey, can live stream because they want to see the.
Yeah,
not only see the runs, but they also want their family to be able to watch.
Yeah,
them.
and that was a huge bummer in my opinion. And I was like, man,
Do we
I would have liked
apologize to everybody?
Well, we didn't get to because by the time that we were done, it was like. And we're packed up. Nobody was there.
I did make a post.
Did you?
I made a post that we're not going to be able to live stream it.
Oh yeah. Well, yeah, he did a story. Yeah.
Give a quick little story, letting everybody know.
But I will say that on the bright side, I can't help but say that. I mean, it's crazy enough for me to say this even after now. I missed announcing. I kid you not.
You do?
Yeah, it was crazy. Like,
Well, let me help out with some of the video stuff. Don't be a full hog of it. Let me help out with some of that, and let's
we'll
do
talk.
that.
We'll talk after.
Because I don't like it.
I don't know if you could do that. Can you do that?
Why
not?
Because he has to get all the stuff for the judges.
I can work with the judges.
Maybe we can. I know a certified.
We know a replay operator.
Replay operator.
Yeah, he can do
Certified.
it. He definitely can.
Yeah.
I know there's a couple people that would love to see him there.
Yeah, I'm sure. Absolutely.
Yeah, I'm sure. I can see his face right now.
I know.
You? Yeah. I thought you were reading you.
Yeah. I can see one person.
Oh man, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, that's crazy. But
Ay,
I gotta tell you,
man?
it was fun. I don't know why. I don't know. I
You know
can't
why?
describe it.
Because it's fun.
I can't even explain it. But the thing is, it's just like even the times before that I did it, I found it to be stressful. But this time around, it wasn't stressful at all. And it was one of those things where, like, I remember doing it. I was just like, "That's it." That went so fast, and I had a good time doing it. I was just like, "Wow, I can't believe I missed doing this."
Yeah.
Yeah, you do.
It's
like
crazy.
doing that. Yeah. That's why I need to help out more with that because I do not like doing that. It's like I don't like talking, so I rather
I understand. Okay.
help out in other ways. Anyways,
Yeah, I may have to the next time the NOFA decides to do a drift class. I'll just set up shop next to the drift class and the judging class.
Yeah.
there you go.
Yeah.
The extra rain, with all that rain, I actually got to go shopping.
You went shopping?
Yeah, there's actually Cabela's right next to the hotel.
Oh yeah, there is. Yeah, I
I
remember that.
didn't realize that.
Yeah. Because Gabby was talking about that. He's like,
Yeah.
"Oh, there's a Bass Pro."
Yeah, they had, I mean, gun selection, nice gun selection. I
Oh
was
God,
looking
you
for a
and the
site.
freaking guns.
Actually, thanks to Diane. Diane,
God,
I got to
here
give a
we
shout out to
go.
Diane because I was going to buy something there, and she said, "Can you get it cheaper anywhere else?" And the thing I was looking at cheaper was on sale for $100 less, and I went to go look at it to share it with somebody else, and it was off sale. So I saved money on this trip. Well, I didn't really save money. If you spend money, you're not saving it. Sorry.
He didn't stop with the guns.
Yeah.
There's intervention.
Have you seen Ryan Acevedo? I mean, that man, he just. I like watching his videos. He's always.
He's that's all started because of you and his dog.
Oh my gosh!
he's
got targets with my face on it.
He's like,
kill shot, kill my dog,
kill my dog, I'm gonna kill you. He's freaking John Wick.
Yeah, he's John Wick. Oh man! So that's why I got to prepare.
You turned him into John Wick.
That's why I got to be prepared.
Look what you've done, Tim.
Yeah.
What do you have to say for yourself?
Yeah.
Nothing actually.
No. Okay. All right.
Was anybody missing their wife in there? Or no missing.
No, nobody was.
Kill anybody else's family members?
They missed their brother. Oh man,
he's dead.
He's dead.
There was a couple of funny things that people put down on the questionnaire.
There were.
I just can't remember at the moment.
Yeah.
But yeah, you had a good time.
Yeah, it was fun. Yeah, it was fun. But it was a lot more laid back.
Oh, for sure.
Because one, we weren't live streaming it, so if I said anything stupid, there was really not many people listening, anyways. Mm-hmm. So maybe that's why it was as fun
Noel
as
was
YouTube.
listening. Noel was there. He was officiating.
Actually, we didn't see a Noel, but we did see a Brandon.
You saw Brandon.
Oh,
we
yes.
saw Brandon.
Oh, really?
Yes, Brandon Pico.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah,
there had to be
I agree.
another.
It was just
Like
no,
there had to be a Noel.
I was
You
looking
just
for
didn't
Noel's,
look,
but I
no.
found the Brandon.
You don't have the touch. I always find the Noels.
Yeah, you and Gabby.
I found that old Noel. That was the best.
Yeah.
And then we ran into him at the airport. I don't know if he told you.
No.
We didn't tell you. He was at the airport when we were getting in.
The same old Noel?
The same old Noel. Same old Noel. Same old Noel was at the airport.
He was.
When we were getting.
Probably traveling to the North Pole or something.
Yeah, I don't know where it was
Possibly.
going off. But
Oh, boy.
Probably thought we were following him. He was like, "Oh, get away!"
Yeah. So session happened. No major incidents, no crashes. Nobody had any sort of engine failures. No major crashes. I mean, no crashes at all, if any.
No.
The only casualties were just cones, which is standard issue at this point.
But not as much. Not
Nobody getting dragged by a cone or anything like that.
No.
Nobody getting dragged by a cone this time.
Yeah. I mean, that's what I was saying. Like, the session went by so fast. I was just like, wow, I can't believe that it happened.
Did you guys go back on Sunday or no?
Well, I did. But before we get to that, so the second session, same rinse and repeat, same the whole thing happened. The only difference was that really stood out to us, and as Tim brought up, is that there was this like F-150,
250,
F-250.
It had to be. It was diesel.
Oh, well, okay. Well, it was an F-Series pickup truck. Okay. I'll say that. It seemed like it popped out of nowhere. We don't even know where it came from. Tim was saying like, oh, it made a left instead of a right.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And for a couple of runs at first, we were trying to figure out who the heck this was.
Yeah, because it was just like, what are you trying to drift this thing into the steering angle? There's no... But those things have a good amount of steering angle, but like the suspension was all
Depends
wonky.
on which one it is. Different models.
It was like...
The 450s actually have more steering angle than the 350s.
Yeah, this was... I mean, it wasn't a full size. I don't even think it was... Was it a 4-door? I think it was a 2-door.
No, it was a 2-door. Yeah.
It's a 2-door. So
Like no
two-door?
extra cabs or
But it was
anything.
diesel
Like it
for
was
sure.
straight.
Oh, wow.
But anyhow, yeah, we're like... It's like when you see a truck out there, you're like, okay, Nick let the truck out there, and you're kind of thinking to yourself, why would Nick let this truck out there? And he let that, and then the person the truck is just doing like it's miserable. Like you're just like, why is this person even out there? But go ahead.
Yeah, they were struggling. Like it was bad, and I didn't know exactly if it was a matter of the truck obviously not being set up for it.
Yeah.
For all we know, like
He's trying to drift, I'm assuming.
Yes, it was. It was trying to drift.
It was not lowered.
But I felt like the truck was maybe set up for drag racing.
Okay.
Because of the way how just
reacted?
it seemed laggy, it wasn't reacting properly, and just the way how it was just maneuvering around the track, I was just like, this is a big mistake. Like this shouldn't be happening, but it's happening. So I don't know what's going on. So the person behind the wheel must be some sort of senior figure in the whole event to allow this to happen.
Yeah.
Well, after a series of runs, I don't know if it was Tim and I or
we had
whichever.
We had talked about it a little bit, and then we got confirmation by one of the cameramen.
Right. Like we're trying to figure out, and it's just like I was trying to see inside the cabin,
Yeah.
and it seemed familiar, but I wasn't entirely sure. But Tim or I was like, oh, it might be Vongen, perhaps. And in the process of us saying that, the media guy that was in the middle of the track on the low platform
For RTR, yeah.
basically just looked back at us like with excitement. It was like, yeah, gave us a thumbs up. I was like, oh, it's Vongen Jr.
Oh.
in this 2-door F-Series pickup truck trying to get this thing sideways.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, it wasn't
Why
too
the hell
successful.
was I trying to do that?
Every once in a while, he'd get and hold it for a little bit, but transitions were not happening.
No. Yeah, it was a
Interesting.
huge struggle. But it made me laugh because I was just thinking like, oh, maybe it's just a test bench, a production vehicle
Yeah,
for a new line
the
of
next-
RTR drift
drift
products for F-Series trucks.
Possibly.
Which would be interesting because, and I brought this up, and Tim, of course, was with excitement, just like with the Glizzies. He's
Glizzy.
like, there needs to be a whole series where it's just pickup trucks.
Well, I
And
mean,
SUVs.
Hey,
Yes.
I mean, semi. You remember the semi drifting
I
that
know.
used to
Yes,
happen
yes,
a long time
yes.
ago?
Yeah.
That was drifting. They were raced. I mean, it was like they were always sliding around corners.
right.
Yeah.
And I don't know what happened to that.
Well, it probably still goes
that
on.
was
We
like
just
Super
don't-
Semi or
probably don't
something, whatever that
follow
was
it. But
called.
still, like if you did a truck / SUV series, I think that'd be pretty cool. Yeah. So
Yeah.
So I mean, so after that, then that was pretty much the end of Saturday.
Yeah,
I mean,
for the most part. We did have some good entertainment rewatching some old episodes. In particular, one episode of our show.
Oh, the show?
that kept
yes.
us entertained.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
that did keep us entertained.
Okay.
Mhm.
Yeah.
I quit.
How did you know? How did you know?
I know the only one. The only
Oh
one.
man, I can't. Anyways, we did. They actually did a burnout competition after,
Oh, really?
and I
How'd
think
that
a
go?
drifter. Did a drifter end up winning?
He did, yes.
Yeah, so that was good.
I think if I recall correctly, it was Jared Humboldt in the orange
and, like the-
S197
with the flames on it?
Mustang with the flames on it. Yeah, I think he won it. But yeah, I was even surprised to see that there was an even a burnout contest to begin with, because I thought the track wouldn't be able to dry enough in time for that to
Have a
happen.
burnout contest?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But they did, and it worked out.
Yeah. And it
Yes.
was funny. There was a point. I mean, at the time it was funny because we're like, it's not possible. What is he talking about? But we overheard that Vaughn was going to warm up the tires. And I'm like, the track is soaked.
Yeah.
There's water
Yeah,
everywhere.
Vaughn and Ben need to go around the track and warm up the tires, and I'm like, okay.
Yeah.
It was soaked too,
Yeah.
like when they went around Bigfoot.
Right.
So that kind of threw me off. You know, when I heard that, I always think of Harry Travola.
Do you? Why is that?
Because
Like,
it's like,
we would do when we were doing, I forget, it was a competition or something we were doing one time together, and I think I was running the line or something. I said, do you want to warm up your tires? He's like, I don't need to warm up tires. I don't know how you do better than I do.
Yeah.
But he's like, I don't need to warm tires. Like, I'll be fine. I'm like, okay.
Well, funny enough, he ended up warming up the tires because all of a sudden, like, there was some smoke.
oh, really?
And, like, he stopped to do a burnout, like, at a certain section. I guess, like, Vaughn has the whole track, like, mapped out in his head of, like, those key points of where to stop.
Okay.
To warm it up properly.
Yeah.
And we saw some smoke.
Yeah. And then Ben
Yeah.
and Vaughn did do some nice choreographed passes.
Yeah.
You know, one would pass on the sweeper, then another one pass in the middle, and another they'd like 3 passes around.
Yeah.
So that was kind of cool to watch.
I will admit, I was a little concerned with Ben.
Yeah.
I mean, he hasn't, like you mentioned already, he hasn't been having the best year
Yeah.
with the Mustang. And this is his first time out
Yeah.
at this event at Holly. But he was just a natural, man. He just, like, tandeming with Vaughn and
Yeah,
like
they're-
side to
nice
side,
and
and it
close,
was just all choreographed and like very well done and orchestrated. They went and did 360s and all
Oh,
these
wow.
things, and really kept the crowd entertained for what they were doing. So it was good times.
Yeah, it was.
But that was Saturday,
Yep.
and then
Sunday, you dropped me off at the airport, and I came home, and you hung out and took some media footage.
fortunately, some people left, which I get it. I mean, it happens on Saturday, but I was surprised at the amount of people that decided to stay. Because, for instance, on LS Fest on Sunday, there was about I'd say like 5 or 6 cars, give or take. And this one, there was almost like twice the amount.
Well, it's probably because they missed a day of driving.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I was happy to see that they took advantage of that.
That's good.
And I mean, it was a good session. Was there any crashes? No, nothing major happened either. So I think overall it was, I mean, in regards to especially what happened last year, how Dave Peoples kind of like, had his engine failure and it kind of like messed up the flow of the show and all that. It was just big contrast between last year and this year.
Yeah.
So.
And that was the event?
Yeah, that was Ford Fest. It was, I mean, again, just a major bummer with the way how the weather panned out. It really wreaked havoc on the whole, the schedule of events and everything. So, but the oval track race, that was very entertaining.
That was the most exciting thing of the weekend.
Probably.
Because you watch them go round and round and round, and they're crashing and they're spinning out. That was pretty exciting. And at the end, there's like 10 cars all trying to do donuts, and they're putting their bumpers against the walls and doing burnouts and stuff. So it was fun to watch those old beaters.
I say it was a bit of everything because it had circle track racing, so regular racing, whatever you want to call it. Had a bit of drifting, because some of the guys were getting sideways as they were exiting off the banks. So that was fun to see. Some of them got a little carried away and were doing donuts and spinning out and doing all of that.
Yeah.
And like you mentioned, just them doing you also had a burnout contest as well, along with all of that. So
yeah. It really is a shame it rained, because it would have been a much bigger event if it hadn't.
Oh, for sure.
So that kind of sucked.
But and the other surprise with it is just they're all stock.
Yeah,
the Crown Victorias.
Yep.
Oh,
They're not allowed to do any power modifications.
It's kind of normal for those Crown Vic races.
Yeah, but you could tell the difference between the healthy Crown Vics and the not so healthy Crown Vics and how fast they were. So,
but I think one of the tricks and what I was noticing is how late some of them were braking, because I feel like some of them were just braking way too early.
They're afraid of driving in the rain.
Maybe, and some of the guys were just hugging the inside way too much, and it was just landing them in the puddle.
Yeah,
and they were just
all over the place, but it was fun to watch.
Yeah, for sure. So I want to bring up a topic that we brought up at the event.
Okay.
And that is, we've seen Crown Victorias and Ford Mustangs.
Oh, that's right.
Used predominantly for in regards to the Ford brand for drifting purposes. What other Ford model would you guys like to see be used more, or be even considered?
Considered?
Ford, can it be any year?
Yeah.
Yeah, any year, it doesn't matter.
It's Ford.
It's the not the, what the hell is it called?
Mercury? Is it Ford?
It's Mercury.
Is it Lincoln?
Is it Lincoln? It's the Mustang Thunderbird.
Ah, the Ford Thunderbird.
The what
Yeah.
year? The two-door
The
one convertible?
The one that's the same,
has the round lights.
the one we saw when we went to North Carolina, that one. When we went up to watch drift, remember that? It was the accident. Remember we went up to North Carolina to just watch a drift event?
Yeah, I remember that. And
Yeah, there was a Thunderbird up there. Yeah, black Thunderbird.
I know.
I think it's like a 1992.
Yeah. Like kind of like my Cougar that I had, but
Yeah,
it has
kind of like
okay.
the Cougar. Yeah,
So Ford Thunderbird,
newer, a little
like a
newer than the Cougar.
98. I think it was like an 88. 88.
No, this is newer.
No, I think it's around 88.
I don't know. Can you find? Can you throw
You
some
looking for
up
one?
on there?
Working on it.
Okay.
Hang on,
I
let's
want to
see.
say it's an 88.
92. It's a 92. Yeah, it's that one right there.
Oh,
Hang
Yeah,
on,
that's it,
nobody
yeah.
else can see it, so just give everybody an opportunity.
Type in
to-
drifting though.
Drifting? What do you
Yeah,
mean?
because there's a couple people that drive these.
Well, we also talked about
Really?
the fact we
Yeah.
did find there was a Taurus drifting at U.S. Drift Circuit.
Yeah, with a 2J.
With 2J. That was
Yeah,
interesting.
that was interesting. And then the guy sold it. There he is, right there. Actually,
way to the right?
Boom, that's him.
Oh, that right there?
That's the to the
black one?
No, in the middle, in the black one. That's the guy we watched drive in. That's
Oh,
actually,
yeah. It
Yeah.
looked almost like a 240.
yeah, that's It almost does look like a 240. He actually drove pretty good. There he is, and again on the left hand side. Yeah, you can actually play it probably.
Oh, just
Yeah, it looked pretty cool. Slammed to the ground, and nobody really knew what it was. It was just like this black,
blob.
I guess blob. It gets
And when you lower it down, you set the rims right. It actually didn't look too bad. So, what about you, Ben?
I mentioned the Lincoln LS.
Okay, why don't you type Lincoln LS drifting, see if it
I mean, I doubt it, but let's see. Lincoln LS. This is the vehicle that I'm referring to?
Yep. Yeah, it's a good looking car actually. I like those.
It's not really wasn't really popular per se, but
They're pretty cheap too.
yeah. I do recall that there was a model that offered a V8, but in limited numbers. Let's see if anything pops up if I put drifting. Hang
Yeah,
on,
but I
if I
mean-
could spell properly. Jesus.
But yeah, there's one there.
Yeah, there you go.
There's
Okay.
Lincoln LS. Where is that?
I'm not sure.
Build Lincoln versus Cadillac. Interesting.
Yeah. Well. So somebody's done it.
Yeah.
We
there,
just
pull up.
need. Yeah, there you go. We just need to like bring them out
Oh,
to.
wow. Oh yeah, isn't that the Lincoln is also that's the Mercury? What are they also? Mercury has a version of it, or Mitsubishi? Does Mitsubishi
Mitsubishi.
have that?
No.
Does it have to be a rear-wheel drive vehicle that we're talking about?
That's.
I
it
mean,
looks like-
ideally,
it looks like the
yes.
Diamante. What? Search the Diamante.
Oh, I know what you're talking about.
It
Yes,
looks like the Diamante,
I could see that.
right?
Yeah, I can
about
see
the
what you're
Mitsubishi?
talking about. Yeah,
Yeah,
the
the Mitsubishi.
Mitsubishi Diamante.
I love that thing.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah, very similar. Look at that.
Yeah.
But it's
Oh, you know what else? The old 626s came rear-wheel drive.
that was a Mazda.
Yeah.
No, but I think it might have been Ford powered because at the time, Ford.
Yeah.
There was a certain period of time that Ford owned 32%
Yep,
of Mazda,
when
and they
came
were
with
sharing
222s
engines and
the pickup
sharing
trucks.
everything.
right.
Because I was thinking I would always like to see, which was one of my favorite touring cars, like super touring cars, was
Oh, the Alpha?
no, not the Alpha, was the Ford Mondeo.
Oh,
the American-
Oh yeah.
the
Little
American
Ford
Contour.
Mondeo. That's
Yeah.
the
Yes,
Contour.
Yes.
Yeah, I loved. That was probably one of my favorite. I had one. I got
It's
lemon
front-wheel
on it.
drive though.
Yeah. Well, I don't know if the Mondeo is though because they
Touring
use it as,
type touring car.
yeah, Mondeo touring car. Yeah,
that-
and it was like probably like a 94, 95.
There
yeah,
it
there
is.
you go.
Yeah, there they are.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
it.
I love that car. It's a touring car. Yep.
Huh.
So,
Okay.
I don't know if that is, or were those front wheel drive? Because I was,
I would assume so.
Yeah, I would assume as well.
Or four-wheel drive.
yeah. But I always really liked that car.
Huh.
Yeah.
So that would
that's what I would, if I could build, if I had a Ford chassis. Because I mean, technically, if you're building it, you can use whatever
Okay.
you want, right? That's what I would probably build.
okay. So that's cars. Now I'm gonna up the ante a bit in the challenge, and I'm gonna go ahead and just right off the gate put in my selection
Okay.
for a pickup truck,
Oh.
a drift vehicle,
Okay.
and I will go with the Lincoln Blackwood.
That's a Ranger.
Yes.
It's an ugly Ranger.
Oh,
okay.
man.
Yeah, no, I'm gonna go Mazda B 2200.
Has to say,
Really?
Doesn't
Well,
have to
hang
start
on.
with
Let's just review this for a moment so everybody gets a good look
No.
at this one-of-a-kind luxury pickup truck that
Oh, the back is even worse. I forgot about
I
the
know.
back.
They
Yeah.
open, yeah,
the
it's
back
so
of it.
hideous. So
Oh my
hideous.
god! Whoever designed that truck needs to be shot. I mean, God, I don't care if it's your grandpa. Put him to sleep.
boy.
Good lord, that is like bad. That's so bad. Like it
is.
Who designed that? And said, yeah,
Wow.
that's it. And look at the way the trunk opens.
Now, if I recall correctly, all the vehicles were sold in one color,
The black.
in black.
Yeah, that was pretty disgusting.
Look at that one that's lifted. That one actually looks.
Oh, this one here?
No.
This
right there.
one. Oh, okay.
That one saves it. Like
Well, he has fender flares.
Sure.
And he has, yeah, it's,
yeah, undid the
Okay.
bad.
All right. Gentlemen, your picks. Who's going to go first?
Mine was the Mazda B 2200. I think it is.
Mazda
but it's
B2200.
only it's the Ford Ranger year. You can't do because the B2200 came
That
in
one, just like
that's
that.
not that
Just-
wasn't Ford then.
Oh,
That was not Ford powered
well,
back then.
let's see. Let's.
No, I
look
love
up.
those, but
Look them up.
those were not powered by
How do
Ford
you
back
know?
then. Because
Look it up
Series.
right now.
okay.
Hang on. Let's see. What can we see here? Manufactured by Mazda. Five. Okay, hold on. We got a couple of generations to go scroll through.
Yeah. Ford Yeah, look.
Wait, what?
That's when they.
Hang on, but that's
79.
the previous generation.
That's
We're
the
gonna
gen
look
right
for-
there. Ford. Yes.
Yeah, the fourth generation. Okay.
Yeah, it says Ford right there.
What
It says
platform?
Mitsubishi.
Ford
engine.
Raider, Ford Courier, Ford Marathon.
Well, it's also called that, yes, but we need to know what platform is it on.
It's on a Ford.
But called that, yes, but we need to know what platform is it on.
It's on a Ford platform. It's not a
Mitsubishi
Ranger.
Engine.
Okay,
Yeah,
well, let's
okay.
see
All right.
what engines. Hang on, let's see. 2-liter North America. That's B2200. Okay, here we go. North.
You'd have to look up that model of the engine and see who made the motor.
It said Mitsubishi. It literally said Mitsubishi.
I saw
You
Mitsubishi.
don't know.
Maybe
It said it. It said it up there.
When? Where?
Up. He's going the other way. Going the wrong way.
production.
Ford Courier. I mean, whatever. All right, you can
It's
have
qualifies.
that one. Whatever, you can have that one.
I guess it's close enough.
I mean, he can't spell, so.
All right.
Mazda.
I can't spell.
I agree.
Click the F. Yeah, no, it doesn't say.
Maybe
Oh,
we
they have
can
a
go back.
turbo version.
Yeah. Wait, so B2200 is a 2.2 liter F2,
F2.
and the diesel R2.
Yeah.
Wow, they came diesel over here. Wow, that's a
Nice.
surprise. Okay, that's a California spec. Carb
Yeah.
North America spec. All right, let's go with this one. Born Stroke and Ford Probe.
Ford Probe.
All right,
So
we
it
give it to him.
qualifies.
We give
Okay,
it
you
to
know
him.
what?
qualifies.
Yeah, it looks to be Ford Power, so we'll allow it. All right,
gee, it's
we'll go
fine.
with it.
Okay, whatever.
It's a probe
All right.
motor. It's got power.
Yeah.
Oh boy,
So mine actually
that's interesting.
is
Okay.
would be way more recent. Would be the Ford Maverick. I think that little thing
Oh,
dropped.
yeah.
I like the Ford. I've been like debating on just getting one of those for right now.
Well, not if you want to tow something.
No, sell it after that. But
Yeah.
just something to get around because I hate driving my wife's SUV.
Yeah. See if there's anyone Ford Maverick drifting. See if
I really doubt that.
Try it.
you know.
Wait,
Whoa,
what?
it's sideways.
No, I'm
no, it's
joking.
sideways.
Oh, look
Yeah.
at that one
Oh,
slammed.
it's the old. But is it not the truck?
No,
though?
no. It's
No, look at the one on the right. Slammed.
where this one here.
Oh no, the gold one.
No,
This
that
one?
right
Yeah.
there, yeah. Green, but okay.
That would look pretty sick.
That's a rendering though.
Yeah, it's like
Doesn't matter. I render it valid.
Okay, fine. All right, so we'll go
I
with
mean, if
it.
he gets a Mazda, he gets to pick a Mazda. You know.
It's a big monster.
Okay, yeah, I can see that.
Yeah. So
All
that's,
right.
that's what I would. That's what I would choose.
That's what you would choose. Mm-hmm. Okay, all right.
Or an old Ford Lightning. Old Ford Lightning.
Yeah, that would be
That'd
bad.
be- yeah.
Ford Lightning.
The original
The
Ford.
F-150 Lightning.
Yeah.
The Fast and Furious one.
Yes. I saw one at the
Oh, yeah.
at the Ford Fest.
Racer's Edge.
Yeah,
That one would be good.
that was fun.
Yeah.
All right, so let me go ahead and prep this other setup up,
Yeah.
Well,
Close
what-
your eyes.
so that
I
way.
gotta
Is
close
that
my eyes?
mine?
Oh yeah, yours.
Yeah. Okay.
Oh, this was
Yeah,
double.
close your
I'm,
eyes.
I'm not
Yeah.
looking.
Yeah, you don't have a segment this show, right?
No.
Okay.
Your
I mean, I had.
You're letting,
Facebook
you're
pics?
letting people down.
I'm letting people down. I had some picks, but
Oh.
it's fine.
All right, hang on. So we're almost there, and this is something that surprisingly was not a surprise to me because
You're surprised that you weren't surprised?
I was
How surprising!
He was surprised when
he
you
said
first
he was
saw it.
surprised that he wasn't surprised.
I first saw it and I was surprised, and then when Paul showed it to me, I was not surprised.
Yeah.
I'm
Because
confused.
he already was surprised. You can't be surprised twice.
Yeah.
You could.
Well,
When I look at my bank account, I'm like, I'm broke. Oh my gosh!
I'm still broke.
Later on, it's like, oh, I'm still broke.
Okay, and we're gonna go ahead and show it to everybody now. Go
Like a
ahead,
look?
Timmy.
Alibaba.
So
That's
Alibaba's selling remanufactured shells. Torino cells.
Now, and Toyota's okay with this?
No, it's T Oyota.
Oh, T Oyota.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Torino.
exactly.
Where do you see that?
It's
Oh,
right
it
here.
is
Yes,
T
T Oyota. It's not a Toyota. It's a Oyota.
It's the T
Yeah.
series Toyota.
Yeah.
But still, like, does Toyota like okay with that?
so
And
we got to buy minimum 10 pieces.
Copies.
So we're trying to get donors. and
Trying to get a group buy going.
Group buy going.
Yeah.
And but with the way the ports are right now, we probably won't get them for a while.
Yeah.
So. But
Well, actually, we could because the California ports are open.
oh, really? Okay, so we'll
it's
go
only
over
East
to
Coast
California.
ports.
Okay, it's only East Coast.
Texas.
That
to
makes
East Coast.
sense. Okay. Well, there we go. So why don't you cycle through the photos?
Oh, yes, sir. Okay. So
Now, what do you
there's
get
this.
for that 9,000? Just the bare
You
shell
just
right
get a
there.
bare coated shell that's ready to rust. It's probably rust, full of rust by the time you get it.
Hang on.
What's this?
It's just a rust
That's your
bucket.
Corolla. It's authentic.
Oh God, you and this.
Don't worry, relax.
It's got it locked down.
Sheesh.
Yes.
Oh my God, there's so
VPN.
many more.
Oh my goodness.
What else
Look at
can
all
you
the
buy?
choices.
Wait, hang on. Let's
Oh
finish
my God,
this.
no,
So you can get a
What is
Pajero.
that?
Hang on. Let's
Pajero.
finish this. Gentlemen, hang on. Let's just finish this.
Oh.
And
It
then we'll go
why does
over
it say
switch
body
over to
kit?
that.
Does that mean so it includes the bumpers?
No,
190 millimeter.
No body kit. No, it's just a shell. It's a welded together shell that's been dipped.
I wonder how thin the metal is.
It's probably really thin, like paper thin.
And has it been crash tested?
No, no,
Just checking.
no.
They didn't have crash standards.
There's no
back
crash
then.
standards back then.
But that is a mint chassis.
Yeah.
If
Yeah.
you're going to build a race car, you can.
Those are not race cars.
But it
Come
could
on.
be
They're not race cars.
race car. No, I'm not saying drift car. I'm saying race car.
Yeah.
You could race that around the mountains.
Race around the mountain. I wouldn't want to be in that if I'm falling off a mountain. Matter of fact, you were asking where Drift Appalachia is. It's actually in Pennsylvania, Perry County.
Oh wow.
Yeah, where Trump was shot.
Oh wow. Nice.
You just had to. Okay. Completely irrelevant to what we're talking about. All right.
Speaking
so,
of that incident,
No, no, we're moving on. We're not even gonna.
Wait, hold on. I want to see what else they have.
Wait, what? This is it.
No,
This is what you're talking about, right?
that's what he's talking about. But now he's seeing other things.
I'm seeing other things.
Well, what are you? Other things here?
No, I'm below. I'm seeing other cars. I'm seeing other Trenos. I'm seeing a short version or a compressed version.
What is the other one for 8,500?
What's the other one? Yeah,
What does
yeah,
that
they
come
got
with?
cheaper ones.
Hey,
No, that's
we got
more.
quick.
Oh, it's got more photos. Oh, it's got a video.
Well, this
what
looks full size. Like,
What does this come with?
Yeah, I wanted the picture. I wanted the video. Go back to the video.
okay, I'm going to the video. Relax. Hang on. Hang
Got
on.
no time for this. I ain't got time for this. There you go. Make the video bigger.
I wonder how much it weighs. What are all those dots?
They
Oh, it's
scan it.
3D printed.
They're No, they scanned it.
Wow, look at that. That is pretty cool. That is, you got to say that's pretty cool. So that's probably the one they use to scan in order to make the other ones, right?
I guess maybe. I don't know. It's definitely the dots are for scanning.
Oh, they're really getting in there. Holy, scanning everything.
Sheesh.
How'd you like to have been that guy putting little stickers on?
But then you still gotta go through the hassle of finding all the other parts.
Yeah, but I mean, they probably have his kids and his wife held hostage until he puts all the dots on.
Wait, what?
This is in
Where are
China.
you getting this?
China,
What are
right?
you talking about?
Communists.
They
The
don't-
communists.
they don't-
Oh, gosh.
Poor guy.
Come
Anyways.
on.
Or they had little children get in there, put the dots in now.
No.
With a whip.
Just, okay,
another
so this is the same one we saw, I guess, right? Yeah, this is
Okay.
the same one. All right.
Okay.
What
does it
as
say?
OEM sized.
OEM size.
Purpose.
Well, it was like-
what
it
if
was
it was like a half of
Like
a,
one night.
like,
It's not even a full scale.
Yeah.
like nothing fits.
You get a small box right on your front doorstep. What's this?
Hey, whoa! I wonder if can we request like an enlarged version?
Well, no, can you request like an engine and other stuff, or is it just strictly?
we might have to go for a separate
search
supplier.
2JZ on freaking.
No, you
Alibaba.
do not want to put a 2JZ on this.
No, but maybe they.
I'm just saying, maybe they have rebuilt
Alibaba 2JZs.
Oh boy. Okay, so do we even bother going to this part, seeing all the other chassis that are available?
I'm kind of interested. Yeah, I'm kind of interested.
And then
Is that
we'll,
wait, hold
There's
on
a
a second.
Mustang.
That's a Mustang for $1.
it's $1 Mustang.
East Coast. Wait. Okay, hang on.
What is this? East
get
Coast
a-
Mustang and Camaro.
Man, I can't believe they rebuild all these cars. Look at that! You can get
Nothing's
a fully,
loading. I don't know. Oh, there it is.
You get a
Okay.
full.
Look at that.
Mustang shell. That's crazy.
For $1.
2 units.
Insane.
Equal to 2 units from Taiwan.
Yeah.
Jeez.
Okay. All right. I don't know what's going on there, but all right. So you guys wanted to see?
I want to see what else there is. What else? What other things can we buy on Alibaba? Is that like a Civic? Go up.
Oh, what is that right
Go
there?
up. Right there. Right there. Electric car to the right. $90,000. Zoom through that. It's like a Tesla.
Wait, what? $95,000?
What are we?
Electric car plant, automotive manufacturing machine. Oh,
you can buy the
we can buy the
machine.
machine that makes the car
Oh my!
for $90,000.
It can make my coffee for me.
Dude, can you guys imagine somebody taking this to a drift event? Imagine this, because now they don't have to worry about having to fix the car in a crash.
Oh,
Yeah,
you just drive it up and
yeah.
it changes the wheels for you and everything.
Yeah, exactly. No, it fixes your car. Like you wreck your car. Like imagine, okay, because you always, Tim, you always like to bring up how RTR replace a subframe in 5 minutes. This thing could probably do it in 1 minute.
Yeah.
If you just have it out at the events.
Yeah.
That'd be wild.
Could be wild.
Could you imagine Formula Drift, their live stream goes down because the whole track loses power because it has the power of this thing?
Because it's the power this up.
That's the power of the car plant
Yeah.
that you bought from
That'd be
Alibaba.
wild.
The Alibaba car plant. Oh, that's crazy. Okay.
Sheesh.
So you get that arm, and then what do you do? Just like,
Yeah, I don't know how
You
to
take
use
it
that.
everywhere with you. What do you mean?
What is
Paul?
that?
I don't know. That looks pretty crazy looking.
Sheesh. Okay. All right. So
Go back.
Oh, all right. Fine. I was gonna go look for that 2J Alibaba.
We're almost there. I want the
Okay.
van. Oh wow, the van.
Look at the highest. A
What
highest
the hell?
bus.
There's a squat and truck. What the hell? Okay. No. Those little. What the?
Okay, I
hell
gotta see
is-
this.
What is that?
I want to hear. I
Oh,
want to
I'm
hear. I wanna hear him
been
talk.
held against my will. My children are putting dots on all the cars.
Such as zinc alloy, small applications. It is zinc. Oh, okay. Well, that's stupid.
Oh, probably it's a zinc
Ah,
alloy
that's
machine.
stupid. Yeah.
Boy, what a disappointment.
What a disappointment.
I'm
I saw this and I was just like,
Yeah, no,
yeah,
you were
bling, bling.
You were sold on the bling.
okay.
Oh,
You gotta buy a whole
look at
warehouse
those little
of.
tiny Treno.
Okay.
Steel carbide.
All right, look, see if they have a 2J.
Okay, yeah.
Okay, we'll do that. Yeah.
Okay, 2JZ.
Now we could just wrap things up.
2JZ
All right.
engine.
What do we have? Okay.
Hot products.
2JZ GTE engine from Toyota.
Oh, look at that.
That's actually a
For
pretty good price.
$400.
Huh. One piece minimum order.
One piece.
What's the other one? Oh, sales price is a GE for wow. Okay.
Well, that's an actually used motor. Let's say high selling turbo.
Well, this is funny. GT turbo diesel engine with 900 horsepower.
What?
Okay.
Okay.
Wait, hold on a second.
What?
Go back up to that.
Okay.
It's not
Is it-
real.
No, it can't be real, right?
Yeah,
Well,
exactly.
it's not
Can't be
even showing
real.
a V6.
Ah.
Yeah. Come on,
see?
Timmy.
Look at that one right there. The one that's like that.
That
Yeah,
one?
that one.
Hose-
Remanufactured.
Remanufactured. Okay, so this is a freaking NA 2J rebuilt.
No, it's a GTE, so it's a turbo.
No, no, it's not.
Well, GTE is the turbo.
Yeah, but those valve covers are not.
Well, that's a non-VVTi, I think.
No, that's a non-turbo valve cover.
Oh, okay.
Says the guy that owns an LS and to the guy that owns a 1J.
I don't know this stuff.
Well, I don't know what to tell you.
Anyways, go back. That's no use to us.
Okay. All right.
Alibaba.
Oops.
Yeah.
Don't put your stuff on Alibaba unless you want everybody to own it. Pretty much, right?
Yeah, I guess. Yeah. Don't sell.
Okay.
So Drift Appalachia's tomorrow.
Oh, okay.
It's tomorrow in Pennsylvania.
Yeah. Yeah,
Under
that's
live
going
streaming?
on.
They don't
live
live stream
stream it,
that
though, do
thing.
they?
No.
No, they don't.
You tried to reach out to them, but they said, "Piss off."
Yeah.
Piss off,
Ben just
little
said,
Florida
hey,
boy.
Can I take a couple pictures? And they're like, no.
You
You guys
loser.
are dirtbags. You're not.
You don't even have
You don't have
10,000
your
followers.
elite card. You
Oh,
are not
gosh.
a
You
elite.
gotta
have to-
insert that kid from Dr. Phil. They don't have followers.
Yes, they don't have followers.
have
yeah.
any
Yeah, they
followers.
don't have any followers, so
boy.
we're not allowed to go to.
I don't
Appalachia.
associate myself with people that
I
without
don't have
no
followers.
followers.
My parents don't have any followers. They're useless. You seen it?
No, I have not seen
Oh,
it.
You haven't seen it?
Yeah,
No,
he's like,
you
yeah,
can
you
show
got-
it to
he's
me
like, why would I
afterwards.
even associate with my parents? They have like 300 followers. Why would I associate myself with anybody that's not going to help me in my career.
As an influencer.
Yeah, as an influencer.
And that's what
Yeah, he
happened.
was literally like,
That's what happened to
his
you.
parents were like dirtbags because so we don't have enough followers.
Yeah, we need more
So-
followers.
Okay, all right.
Well, maybe if we bought a Oyota,
Yeah,
and
but we
we're the first one to bring the Oyota T Oyotas over.
T.O. Yodas.
We can be a T Oyota importer.
That'd be something.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know what happened here. That
You
thing's
didn't search MR2s. You should have searched MR2s. Probably could have picked up a brand new cell.
That's for another time, I guess.
You know, I was looking at that and I was like, Chelsea's had so much success with that Porsche. I'm like, you probably can just get an MRS and put a freaking. I was thinking the Ford motor, the Ford
EcoBoost?
EcoBoost
Yeah.
in there, and you got the same thing.
No, I wouldn't even do that. I would go with the K series because there's swaps and everything already for it.
Yeah, I guess you just
You
go with
just
the
do
K series.
Yeah,
and,
K series motor. It's already been done. It's tested. There's
and that thing wouldn't be
the
a rocket
Honda.
ship.
I mean, there's everything for it to just go right into.
That thing
it.
only weighs 2,000 pounds.
I know.
I think it'd be a rocket
You can
ship.
actually probably find an MR2 for like 20
I
grand.
did. I found less.
With a K? No, with
oh,
a K.
with a
so
K?
already swapped.
Oh, I don't know about that.
Yeah.
No, he's already looked. He's saying no.
No?
She just said no. I don't know about it with that, but anyways, you can definitely do it for 20 grand because you can pick up one for 3 grand, 2 grand, and then do it. I also looked at the way the suspension is. It's very much like a BMW and a lot of other things. So you can just rework a BMW kit for it,
Really?
for an angle kit. Yeah,
Huh.
it's a McPherson setup.
Oh, yeah.
So you're good. And the way the arms are, it's not much far off of one of the newer BMWs. So you just grab that kit and modify it. It's nothing that Sean could probably modify for you.
And that's what I was going to bring up.
Yeah. Yeah. SLR
If,
can modify a kit that for the BMW
Yeah,
for you.
I've always wanted one of these MR2s, man. They are just beautiful cars.
The MRSs?
MR2s.
Oh, the
I'm
one
talking
he
about
has.
MR2. Yeah, the one he has. I
Yeah.
love that car.
SW20s.
Yeah. What is the MRS called for the chassis code?
Chassis code, it's...
Because I couldn't seem to find
I
that.
think it's like ZZW30.
It's easy to
If I
find.
recall-
Okay.
recall-
Yeah, because I was trying to look up MR2s and I keep on getting yours. I'm like, I don't want that. I want this.
Yeah.
So
If I recall, it was AW11, SW20s, and then ZZW30s.
yeah, an AW11 too would be cool to drift. I think too, because that thing's got to be super light. Was it like weigh 1,400 pounds?
We
How's
didn't
that
Chelsea
thing
talking
weigh?
about
He
drifting?
did
one?
drive one of those.
Yeah, okay.
I think that's
like the one the guy used to have. Is that
Yeah, I think that was. I think that was.
SW11 or something.
I think
No,
that
what
was
is
a proof of concept.
AW11.
AW11.
I think that was proof of concept because he did that. He did that he did a drift video on that using one of those sliding on donuts.
Well, I've always known they were capable. I just didn't want to make a big hoopla about it because I don't want the drift tax to all of a sudden be
drift
applied
tax.
to those. So you guys need to shut up about it. All right? Jesus, keep your MR2 mid-engine thought to yourself before you ruin all the
you're wearing
parade.
One. Yeah, you just forgot your shirt.
Oh, yeah,
It's
you
a
are, yeah.
AW11 right there.
Thank you for noticing, Paul.
Yeah. Okay. So he's
Okay.
Drift Appalachia right now. That's what his. Hey, what are you doing?
I'm looking for K-swapped MR2s.
Come on.
No, dude, save that for
Yeah.
the
Save that for the,
Facebook
yeah.
top 5 picks.
Yeah.
Top 5 picks.
You should be able to find at least 5
Solid MR2s.
K. Sure, yes, if you want to do that, or K series swapped MR2s, whatever the heck you want to call it. I don't know.
K swap.
I almost
okay.
bought one too. He knows.
Yeah.
When I was looking for the Z, I actually almost bought one instead of the Z.
Really?
Yeah, I looked at 2 of them and I was like, man. And then Ben kind of talked me out of it.
Yeah, it wouldn't have been. It wouldn't have been.
I
it's-
probably would, but honestly, I probably would still have it.
Yeah, because it's
I
not.
probably would
yeah,
still have
yeah.
that car if I bought the MR2.
Yeah, because it's not. Yeah, I don't know. I just can't believe how light they are. I'm like 2,000 pounds.
Yeah.
You could run, and you can run 16, 17s on them, right, without them looking too weird. And
But they look better with small wheels, in my
I
opinion.
know, but you need to really run 17s to be right now. 16s are too. There's not enough tire sizes in them. So you need a car that fits 17s. And that car being 2,000 pounds, I mean, you would barely have to have any.
No, it's a beautiful car.
Yeah.
Definitely one of the cars that, like, if I could have a garage, that would be in there.
And then they had that.
And
Then
an
that
EG,
one guy
an
did the
EG7.
rendering with the new Prius front on it. It looks freaking awesome.
Oh yeah, it does.
Yeah,
I've
you
seen
put
that.
that. You never seen that? Oh, you
You
guys
should-
look.
yeah,
look at
show me
yeah,
after.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
Okay.
fine.
So what's coming up?
Well, it's wrapping it up. That's what
Yeah,
I'm saying.
wrap it up.
Yeah.
What's coming up?
If I recall correctly, okay,
Formula
we got
Drift.
the finale of the Formula Drift season.
U.S. Drift Circuit as well.
US
No,
Drift
I
Circuit.
think they got 2 more rounds.
No, I think this is the
That's
think-
the last
I think
round.
it's
I
only
think there's only one. Let me
4
look.
rounds.
I thought they had 2 more rounds.
No.
Real quick.
I think they wrap it up with round 4, which should be happening in Sebring on the 16th, if I recall correctly. No, the
see.
26th. I forget. It's one of those dates.
Hmm.
That's happening. Then you got Hop at Autofest having their final round in November 23rd, and then
Well, because you're probably thinking because they're doing the zombie apocalypse one,
Oh,
which is not a competition though.
oh, it's not.
No.
are you sure?
I thought it was.
I thought it was too.
Is it really?
Yeah, I thought it
Yeah,
was. I thought we were doing
October
It doesn't
26th.
say- well, it says Sideways Survival. Yeah, October 26th. Fun, run, drifting. Oh, and Pro Am. Yeah, finals. So that's the last round. Finals.
Yep.
it. Okay.
Yeah, you are right. Well, we shall see what
After.
happens.
What?
Just after. Don't worry about it.
I'm not
That's okay.
I'm
All
not even
right.
going to talk about it after. But
Okay.
So
Anyways.
yeah, so you have that coming up October 26th, and yeah, it's exciting. Actually, and I don't know if you can pull this up. If you want to pull it up, and I know we're trying to wind up.
He's trying to get
but
out of
he
here.
should. You got to go.
No, just go ahead.
just go.
No, if you got to go. Well,
Just go.
he showed. We know how we talk about in the live stream. We like to do something to like display the track layout. He showed me
Oh.
Formula Drift Japan. Did you see how they do the track layout?
No.
Oh boy.
I think we got to show that. Can we? Do
Yeah,
you
I
have
would
to go
have to
somewhere?
show it. No. I can
Oh,
show
you
that.
got to see this. Like,
Okay,
if you-
so
go ahead.
a preface a little bit context. So I've been tuning into the Formula Drift Japan live stream for every once in a while just to see what's happening over there and just to
Well, because Noel, let's
Yeah.
take. Hey guys, I'm
Right.
I'm watching Formula Drift right now.
So-
You want to get together? I'm going to watch more swings. Come on, bro. Hey, mom, mommy. I'm gonna have my friends over.
okay.
Sorry.
And
Now, people that don't know us, well, if anybody's even watching, or haven't watched a show like since the beginning, actually, even if you watch a show since the beginning, you probably don't know what we're doing, why we do that voice, but it's an inside joke. Hopefully, you guys are on the inside, those of you who know us.
it's going to take me a moment to cue this
Okay.
up, but basically, I been tuning in and so forth, and there was a point in time where I actually noticed a difference in their production value of it, and I was just like, okay, I see where this is going. I like the direction, but it wasn't until I saw a certain portion of it, and Tim mentioned how they do their judging overview and criteria overview, that just it just really blew me away because of the way how it was presented. And I don't think anybody else up to this point has done such a great job of doing this. Like
Is it Robin Nishida
nobody
that
else,
does this?
But the thing
in
is,
my
and-
opinion.
And where's the disconnect? Like, if they're doing it, how come Formula Drift America's not doing it? And it basically breaks down the judging for those spectators that have no idea, and they make it very simple to understand. Mm-hmm. They like the extreme basics, right? Not all the little nuances, but there it is right there on the left. Bottom
No,
left.
but that's I want to see the pro round
Okay.
just to be able to get.
Is
a
it qualifying
good
or is it top
sense.
16?
I would imagine it's going to be in this one that's upcoming.
Yeah.
So just give
Stream
me a
2
moment. It
weeks
should be in the
ago.
qualifying. Yeah, it should be this. Hold on, because I got to get this. All right. So.
You can't play it?
No, I'm going to play it.
Okay, good.
I'm just going to fast forward to the part.
Right there,
there we
right
go.
Yeah,
Okay. Let me enhance it.
Enhance.
And then let me make sure everybody else can see it. And like I mentioned before, I don't think anybody else has done this, and everybody else should be looking to this to get some sort of inspiration.
This should be
because-
a baseline. Every event should do something similar to this, and I'd love to be able to incorporate
Why
something
can't
like
we
this
do
in
it?
the LS Fest.
Yeah, why can't we do it
Well,
for else?
well, we need
Well,
somebody who knows
wait
how to
till
do
you
this
see
stuff.
it.
But watch it. Okay.
I mean, there's no audio, whatever. I don't know whether there's music rights, whatever.
Oh,
but-
you got to
But just,
animated?
but just imagine, this is in Japan. You're not
Yeah.
going to know exactly what they're saying, what they're doing, but just look at the way how this is presented.
Why can't you play the audio?
All right, fine.
He doesn't want to be canceled.
Oh,
if we got taken down, oh well. So
単独走行方式。単独で2度走行し、高い方のポイントで上位32位までの決勝進出を争います。決勝は
Oh,
2
what's
台に
interesting
よる
is
タ
that
ンデ
it
ム
goes
バトル
over
方式。
everything.
Yes.
先
Not
行
only the
と後方を
qualifying,
入れ替えての
but just
2度の走行によ
The
る勝ち
tandem
抜き戦です。
criteria, the whole
You know what would just be
これら
shebang.
の
perfect
コン
is
ペティ
in
ションを
Texas
決める
because
の
we
は
have the
3名のジャッジ。
Jumbotron.
It would be amazing if we did something
Yeah.
like this for the
ライン、
Jumbotron, but
アング
I
ル、
mean,
ス
who
タ
knows how
イ
to
ル
do
と
this?
いう視点で判定をします。
An animator.
持ち点
Yeah,
は
I gotta- actually,
ライン
I should
35ポイント、
My daughter, she's in a place where
You know,
she
who
got
could do
Point
this is
up.
probably, I
ス
mean,
タイル
Ben
30
could
ポ
probably
イン
do
ト
something
の
like this.
合計100ポイント
Yeah,
で
you
す。
have to pay him. But
Yeah.
will they have to pay him?
ラインとは規定された各ゾーンをより近く、より理想的なラインで通過できているかを判定します。
That's
リア
really
タイ
good.
ヤの設置部分は
Yeah.
ゾーンの外側のラインをなぞること
It's like
が
enhanced.
高得点のコツ。4本のタイヤのうち3本がラインの外側に出てしまったら
Oh, wow.
ポイントは0点になります。
0 points.
各大会によってそれぞれのゾーンに規定ポイントが振り分けられています。
10 points.
アングルとはコースに設定されたゾーンのラインに対して
All outside zones.
どれだけ深い
Yeah,
角度で
outside zones
ス
make
ムーズに通過しているかを採点します。ラインに対してより垂直なアングルをキープすることが
See?
高
Good,
得
not
点の
good.
コ
It
ツ。
gives you
Yeah.
各
It's
大
very-
会によってそ
very
れぞれ
good
のゾ
for
ーンに
people
規
that
定
have
ポイントが振り分
very
けられています。
concise and well
スタイルとは
like thought out
ドリ
to
フ
help
トの
those people that
美
don't
し
know
さ、
anything about drifting.
スピー
Like
ド、
that. The vehicle's
迫力、
beauty.
ファッションなど
Speed.
ドライバー自身が思い描いた走りを確実にコントロールし、ジャッジをうならせることができているかが採点され
judges
ま
and
す。
happy.
See,
決勝へは先ほど説明した通りポイント上位32台が進出します。決勝は勝ち負けの判定による勝ち抜きトーナメント方式です。追走で行われ先行後攻を入れ替えた2度の走行をもって
Yeah.
各ジャッジが勝者の判定もしくはドローの判定をします。3人中2人以上が出した判定で勝者および再走が決定します。追走を有利にするポイントは先行で
They
は
left out the part
単
where
独
the guy
走行
slips the
と同
judge's
じく
money.
Oh, yeah,
よ
no,
りポイント基準に沿った良い
There's one of
走りをすることが前提で
Best
す。
sections here.
それが遂行できていなければジャッジの印象に大きく影響します。
Not this part.
後行車両は先行車両と同じラインで同じ角度を取りながらより接近して追随します。しかし先行車両に接近できていても同じライン同じ角度でなければスピードスタイル的に理想的な走りとは言えず
Yeah.
勝利にはつながりません。それは先行車両が通ったラインをショートカットすれば接近しやすくなり
Increase distance. Yeah, that's not what we want
ま
to
た角度が浅ければ
Yep.
速度を上げやすくなり接近しやすくなるそして調整幅が大きくなるという理由からで
The
す。
reason that the
以上がルール概要でした。さあフォーミュラドリフトジャパンの楽しみ方
yeah,
が
why
分か
does
ったところ
Formula
で
Drift not have this?
Yeah, it's like-
in U.S.
They could
How
just-
is that possible? Why does that exist?
They could just easily just copy and paste that stuff because it already has the English subtitles right then and there.
I mean,
I
that's
don't know.
we talk about all the time how drifting needs to be
I mean, they
easier
could
to
just
understand.
English
for,
dub that, and then everybody would love it
Done.
anyways. Done.
Exactly.
Yeah.
That they don't have to do anything. They could just use that and just English dub it, and then you're done. But to have something like that for LS Fest would be pretty cool.
Yeah.
It's not just LS Fest, just
Well,
in
for
like
what we
drifting
do.
in general and
I
I thought
everybody
that
and
was
all
specific
that.
to the track because that's not specific to the track.
That
so
was
you-
specific to that track. Yes.
It was?
Yeah.
Oh, are you sure? So it's specific to every track?
No. Yeah. They changed it. Don't they change it up or no?
I gotta get back to you guys on that.
Okay.
Yeah.
But
'cause if
even
it's-
so,
if it's not specific to the track, that'd be more manageable to do.
yeah.
I mean, we do have enough time.
But I just feel like they've done such a great job giving you the general sense of what to look for that the track specifics, I think it's not that relevant. I just like the
So we could do it with like a Muppet.
What?
Oh yeah, Muppets.
Yeah,
We can do hand puppets.
Yeah, no, Muppet. Like a Muppet.
Oh, a Muppet.
Like a real Muppet.
Like a real Muppet and like a board and like Tonka trucks.
yeah, with like his hand.
That'd be our version.
Yeah, like, yeah,
Yeah.
big fuzzy guy.
Yeah, big fuzzy guy.
Come on, it's
Okay.
American.
Yeah, I guess we can
Actually,
probably
maybe you
do
can
that.
get your maybe you can do a drone cam and get your RC drift buddies and just hover it over and have them do different sections.
Oh,
And you
yeah.
can just use that.
With our Muppet.
And then you could overlay a Muppet saying, hey, bro, yeah, bro. See, this is not cool.
Oh, we have the perfect narrator.
Yes.
Yeah, you can get the Holy One to
Yes.
narrate.
Yeah.
He's a drift judge. I mean, he's overqualified.
Yeah. And he can
Formula. So you could even say narrated by a Formula Drift judge,
yes.
drift lawyer,
Drift lawyer.
and all-around notary,
Yes.
officiator of all
Aficionado.
official things.
Yes.
He's got to run out of paper on his resume.
Of his titles.
He's got to run out of space on his resume.
He's
With
becoming
all of the titles that we've
we
been
have to
giving
call
him.
him Prime Minister Noel because he's a minister and he could do a bunch of stuff. Prime Minister.
All right, sure, we'll go with that.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh,
And
one thing last I want to say before we go. Next episode, we need to do another product test of HVAC tinfoil tape, because these guys were talking about how to on the drift build group. They were saying they use tinfoil. They use HVAC tape for all the firewall penetrations.
It catches fire.
I thought so.
It
So
literally
we gotta
caught
try it.
fire. Okay.
We got to try it.
Stay tuned. I'm going to burn myself again.
Yeah. So next round, next.
yeah,
next
so
episode.
2 weeks from now, are we going to see you get...
Burned.
Yes, you will see me get burned.
Okay. All right.
Sounds good.
Okay. Well, and that note, thank you guys for tuning in. We hope to catch you next time where we're going to see Tim set himself on fire. And will he survive? Well, tune in to find out. Until then, take care and good night.